Hey, everybody, I'm your host, Blue. With me today is the Queen of Chaos, Michelle Drinks Coffee,
That's me.
the hostess with the mostest, Kate Irish Mama, and we're talking about common misconceptions when it comes to certain cryptid thingies. So sit back, relax, and let's get into the conversation. Welcome to Cryptid Conversations. Misconceptions about cryptid things. We touched a little bit of it in our last episode, so I'm going to touch upon it now. And Kate brought up a very good point about misconceptions when it comes to fairies. And I use italics very, very infrequently. So, Kate, go ahead. Why don't you tell us about the misconception about fairies?
Well,
And we're not
considering
talking,
when
hey.
no, we're not. That's a whole different story. But when
So
someone hears the word
demonetized for this.
fae, when someone hears the word fae, usually the first thing that comes to someone's mind is fairies.
Mhm.
Well, that's one of them. But the thing is, fae means several different types of magical creatures, not just fairies.
Okay.
And in the Celtic mythology, there is quite a bit of fae. And the main rule of that mythology is what happens when you piss off said fae.
Well, I mean, you got gays, you got lesbians, you got sorry. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry. That was a joke I threw in for my gay cousin. Thank you. Anyway, go for it.
I told you this is a different topic. Damn it.
Anybody who's ever met gays and lesbians, trust me, they're very different. Okay, go ahead.
So fae basically, it's multiple different creatures. You got your fairies, you got your brownies, you got your gnomes, you got
I got gnomes. I got gnomes upstairs.
Pukas, selkies,
foxes. Foxes are actually considered into the fae.
will-o'-the-wisps, dwarves.
Oh boy.
Hellhounds. Hellhounds are considered the fae. It's so basically a fae is someone who not only has magical powers, but is able to go in between the living and the dead, into the void, into different realms. So
I've met a
there
few
is a
people go into
large
Right?
there's a large amount of different fae, not just fairies. And fairies are not cute.
I think fairies is a very derogatory term.
It
So
is.
Especially when you're talking about the Fey realm, aka the Goblin realm.
So I will agree with you, because if I am out and about with a layperson who does not understand or know anything about cryptids or whatnot, and you say Fae, their immediate concept is Fae equals fairy equals Tinkerbell.
Yeah, and that's not that. Let's just forget how Disney portrayed the fairies.
Yeah.
Technically, Disney's fairies are sprites.
Yes.
Technically, yes.
See, I knew that.
Yes. Because that leads us to the biggest nonsense, is that all fairies are cute and adorable and here to do good. Because no.
They are very mischievous. They are extremely mischievous. I mean, they would get along with Loki.
Well, I'll say this: they got an incredible fashion sense.
Yes, they do. Actually, you know what?
Wow.
I can believe the fairies more from Fantasia than I can with Tinkerbell.
I agree.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay, Michelle, what do you got for us on that? The misconceptions, because you're the queen of finding everything. So go ahead.
I have a little bit of a list, and Kate, we can touch.
You're nothing if not the list maker. Go.
That's true.
Exactly.
Okay, so they're not all tiny, sparkly winged Tinkerbells. We've already touched on that.
Yep.
Traditional Fae do not look like Disney sprites. See, I already had the note there. A lot of them do look human. Some are monstrous, and plenty of them have no wings at all.
Gnomes. I have a shit ton of them
Consider-
upstairs.
Well, and
Okay.
like I said, the foxes, like even in the Japanese cultures, they can transform into humans. So
Yes. Second classic misconception is they're all sweet, cute, and helpful. While some are helpful, we all know a little bit about brownies and about the helper elves and things that come to your
the
house.
gnomes as well.
Exactly. But if you fuck with them, they fuck with you right back.
It's best you just let them be, and they're usually just kind of doing their own thing. And yes, sometimes they are helping, sometimes they're not so helpful.
Sometimes
I think
absolutely not helpful. They will fuck up your entire life if you piss off
so.
a
The statement that I
creature of the
made
fae.
on this one is kind of funny. So half of them will bless your harvest, the other half will steal your cows, your kids, or even just your left shoe for funsies. It depends on their moods.
Yep.
Listen, there have been many times I can't find my left shoe.
Yeah.
There's many times I can't find a particular thing, and it's been misplaced somewhere else, and it was moved. I don't remember it ever going to that place. So yeah.
This one I saw on a couple different places. Iron kills fairies instantly.
Yes.
It not so much kills them, it's more of a harms them.
It harms them because it's a pure metal.
Right.
Exactly.
So I equate it to like kryptonite.
So if you're ever given an iron spike, like a railroad tie spike, an iron spike, hold on to it because it's actually meant to keep you safe.
Cast irons are actually helpful too.
Yes.
Anytime I do any sort of candles and whatnot, I have a tiny little cast iron skillet that I place the tea candle in to pretty much that's the way to protect it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. Number 4 is kind of hilarious to me, and I love this one. You can casually say thank you to any of the fairies, which is absolutely untrue, because folklore says that saying thank you to any of the fae folk basically is like saying that they owed you something.
yes. You can
It
still give an
constitutes a verbal contract.
Fae don't like being obligated to things.
Yes, but here's the thing. Offerings are fine as a way of, hey, I don't mind you doing what you're doing. However, don't be doing this kind of thing.
Yes.
So
offerings,
usually,
respect, and compliments.
Yeah. And usually good offerings are angel milk, which is basically honey and milk together.
Yep.
Yes.
Or sweet.
On this one, you are going to love this one. The time works the same in the fairy realm.
Fuck no, it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
What may seem like a few hours to you could be a few days out here in the regular world. In the
minutes.
Not just days, it could be many years or something, you know?
Which I think is a really good thing to lead into. Why are some of the fairies so ancient? Because time is different.
Mm-hmm.
And
very
time
much so.
is cyclical and renewing and all these different things that could lead
time
to
is relative.
regeneration.
Well, exactly. To sit there and say that realms are going to be based on the same time as this current realm
exactly
is ridiculous, considering time is just kind of one of those imaginary things.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
So that one,
time is a relative is relative, and we see this in the theory of relativity when it comes to time and space and all this.
Mm-hmm.
So it would stand to reason that what is a certain time here, it would not be the same type of time there. So therefore, things are different.
So I kind of thought about it this way: is like the human realm, we are on a clock.
Yeah.
In the Fey realm, chaos is their clock.
There's no
Pretty much, I
time.
would agree with that.
There's no time. That fairy ring. Okay, here's the seventh one: is fairy rings are always super cute and super awesome, and they're always like little mushrooms and stuff. When we all, anyone who's done any research knows that in most folklore, their fairy rings are either portals or they're traps. It's basically do not enter, do not come in this ring.
Considering I have seen random flowers where it's just a perfect circle of flowers, and then like, you know, completely
Dead.
nothing in the middle,
Yeah.
with like dead or alive, it doesn't matter, but just like it's pure simple nothing in the middle. That's a fairy circle.
Yeah, I'm not going near it.
The standing stone, technically, I mean, think how many there are out in the world, and technically, that can be considered a fairy.
So, have you ever heard of the Devil's Tramping Grounds in North Carolina?
Yes.
I have.
So,
but for those who haven't heard of them, who are watching this video right now,
so
by the way, like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, explain it to them, boss.
There's an area in rural. I can't say that
Rural.
word. In the sticks in North Carolina, where there is a circular patch of ground that is basically dead. Everything around it is growing in green and life and trees, except for this one circle, perfect circle patch of ground where nothing grows. And it's called the Devil's Tramping Grounds because the local folklore is that the devil did dance in a circle in that area and now nothing will grow there. But in more traditional sense, it could be a fairy circle.
I mean, theoretically, yes.
Or it could be a demon transport.
Yeah. Some sort of portal where,
portal, demon's hole, whatever.
Portal.
Demon's
hole. Anyway.
There's actually something similar like that out in Romania in a forest where people have been reported when they go in and they just go missing. There was a little girl who went in when she was a child and didn't come out until she was like a teenager and just completely out of it.
Yeah. I mean, there's also places like that in the Black Forests of Germany. There's sections of that forest where no person has ever gone, and there's reasons for it. They believe that those areas are inhabited by the creatures of Fatum.
Well, I mean, the Grimm brothers wrote stories about that particular forest too in some of their tales.
I mean, if you even look at like the old Grimm fairy tales before they were kind of toned down for children today.
Hey, cute.
I actually have an older older copy that came from my great grandmother's house. That thing is old as sin, and it's basically almost falling apart at this point. That's how old it is.
But, so I want to give you a little bit more information.
They're dark.
About Devil's Tramping Grounds. So it's 40 feet wide. It's in Chatham County, North Carolina. Nothing will grow in the circle. Plants won't root. Animals avoid it. Anything that's left inside the circle overnight will be pushed out by morning. Basically, it's the pettiest supernatural cleaning service.
I mean, honestly, the fact that nature won't even go into that's a big sign. And that was one of the things that Native Americans watched too is the nature of place, there's a reason.
A handful of the supernatural claims that are from the Devil's Tramping Ground area, which might sit with you guys. Dogs refuse to step inside.
I don't blame them.
Dogs don't want to fuck with shit.
Compass needles won't work inside the circle.
That makes a lot of sense considering compasses usually tend to go all wonky around fairy circles. So,
well, I'm going to tell you guys about a place up here by me. there's a location known as Tripod Rock.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's
that wasn't the one we went to. Yeah, that was the one we went to.
Yeah, that was the one I took you to when you came for your visit here.
That was amazing. I loved that.
It's it's thought that when there used to be a glacier here in New Jersey, that when it receded, it dropped this giant boulder down on top of 3 stones in a perfect triangle pattern underneath it. But the thing is when you're up there, to be honest with you, and I've experienced it, my cell phone has gone wonky up there. There's a big electromagnetic frequency that is in that area. Nope, that's not it.
I actually have photos of it, but I'd have to go digging through it. But yeah, honestly, when we went up there, I do remember my phone was acting up. I could only really take a picture, and that was about it. I couldn't take anything else.
I tried to do a recording up there once of myself up there trying to talk about it, and my phone just stopped recording. It won't allow for recording. It'll allow for pictures, but it won't allow for recording when you're up there. But
that's the one that it's showing me. Tripod Rock from the east.
Tripod Rock, New Jersey.
Yeah, I'm on their Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Weird that it's not showing up the right picture though.
Yeah, I don't think that didn't look like Tripod Rock to me.
But here's the thing though. The energy in that location is just, I don't even know how to explain it.
It's powerful.
It is. It really is. But it's just like that level of power that's almost overwhelming, but so settling at the same time.
And the interesting thing about it is, like, literally all around that stone and also the corresponding area, there's a very large decimation of all life around it.
You're right.
There's not a lot of greenage around it. You literally have to go about 20 to 30 yards away from the stone before you hit forest again.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Boonton, New Jersey?
No, it's actually in Kinnelon, but it's never mind. But it's one of those locations that it has a very strong magnetic field, and it's also tied back to Native Americans of the area, the Ramapo, who viewed it as a site of. That's the right one, yeah.
That's the same one from a different view.
Yeah.
That's the back of it, not the front.
Yeah, okay. That's why I didn't recognize it the first time.
Okay. All right, that's that. Yeah, I got the same one.
But it's a massive stone on top of 3 other ones, just perched perfectly.
Yes. Different view.
Yeah, it's a horrible view.
Yeah.
But
okay.
But like I said, the Native Americans of this area, the Ramapo Indians, they viewed that as a sacred area. They used to do ceremonies there and this, that, and the other thing. So there's a lot of energy that is just coursing through that area, and it's believed to be laying on top of a ley line. So
that's a whole
nother thing to travel down later on. But
yeah,
I can tell you from my own personal experience, I have gone up there, I've taken my shoes off, put my feet on the ground, and I've felt the earth resonating through me. It's intense.
It is.
It's a really cool thing to see. But other than that, we're talking about how like things just don't do right in those certain things. People bring their dogs up there when they're doing hikes, and the dogs get really like antsy around it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But then that's the thing. This is a example of good energy. A fairy realm or something. But then there's the bad juju ones that no one wants to be around.
There's always a balance between good energy locations and bad energy locations. There's a lot of balance out there in the world. For every good, there's a bad. For every bad, there's a good.
You mean constant. Like for Jedi, there's an opposite, like the Sith?
Yeah, but they for one to thrive, the other one must be there.
There can only be two. Sorry, I'm on a Sith rampage right now.
Yeah, I get you. But you know, it's that time of season where I start like having a lot more Sith outlook on life when I see human beings out in public. Which is why my wife is going to start chaining me down here, so that way I don't have to fucking.
So we
deal
have
with
a
humans.
hard, fast rule in this house: is between Thanksgiving and New Year's, we avoid public places, especially malls.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I really don't.
I don't do malls.
It's
Lord.
my anxiety kicks up like 42 notches.
I used to go and like just sit in the mall and watch people. Now I want to be as far away from fucking malls as possible.
Yep.
Agreed.
You know, you see. You okay there? You got a hairball?
Okay. I think that's her reaction to malls right now.
Sorry. Anyway, but like I said, you got your good and your bad, and they all got to be balanced out some way. Like at some points, good outweighs the evil, and in some points, bad outweighs the good.
Right. So we have evil,
constant fluctuations,
and we have good, and then we have chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
That would describe our show. Yeah. Chaotic neutral.
Oh my god.
But anyway,
Blue's the evil. I'm the good because I'm awesome. And Kate is chaotic neutral.
What?
No,
wait.
Just
when the hell did she become good? I'm so confused. When the fuck did that happen?
When did I become evil?
I said it, so it's true.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I can will it into existence if I just keep saying it.
You're manifesting.
I am a good girl. I am a good girl.
This is what I get for outweighing myself with estrogen around me. Okay, got it.
Good girl. Good girl.
Oh my goodness. All right, Michelle, there was one more on that list that just made us all laugh. So what was that one special thing about the Fae that's misconception?
That fairies can't lie. They can't lie. Obviously, I'm not
lie
a fairy.
all the time. I'm going to say this: if you ever get into a contract with a Fae,
you're fucked.
Read the fucking fine print.
No, you're fucked.
No, it's like the movie Bedazzled, right? Like, however you wish for it, you're gonna get exactly what you wish for.
Like the monkey's paw.
Exactly.
You know, you wish for one thing, you get that thing, but there's a caveat that's gonna fucking just
there's
make
a
it
price.
annoying.
There's a price to everything, and when it comes to the Fae, expect there to be a price.
As my favorite character from Once Upon a Time once said, "All magic comes with a price, dearie."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's the
fucking
last one that's on the list is by using a Fae's name, you obtain their, like, you have power over them. You have dominion over them if you know their name.
You do see that in the terms of Rumpelstiltskin.
Right.
You do. At the same time, it's not that one's a tough one because it depends on the Fae you're talking about.
Exactly, but if we're talking about the over misconception, like all fairies, if you say all fairies, if you have their name, then you have dominion over them. It's not true.
No.
More so in the case of demons, let alone not more so in case of fairies.
And honestly, when it comes to the evil ones, even if you know their name, it's not that big of a deal. It's just it's probably not a good.
Probably showing up with like a T-shirt that has "My name is" on it, like
they're
kind of assholes. So
yeah, they're usually the ones that
you
want to deal with.
Yeah, I could totally see a Fae showing up with a T-shirt that says "My name is whatever the fuck" and
Gary,
and just looking at you and going,
"Gary's a good Fae
Hi,
name. Gary.
Yeah, Gary the Fae.
I've just decided that that's the perfect Fae name, Gary.
Okay. I would have gone with Paul, but you know.
No, Gary. These would be 2 syllables.
Fucking
And it's
Gary.
got to have a hard
Wait.
letter,
You're gonna go with Paul, or you're gonna also go with Ringo and
Listen,
the rest of
there's
the
no
They're-
fucking
Paul.
reason those ugly fucks should have had the career they had.
Paul was a plant anyway.
They made a contract with the Fae. That's we're sticking to that story.
And John paid the price.
There you go. Mystery solved.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
rest in peace.
My view on this whole thing is that the Fae are fucked up.
They're awesomely fucked up though.
But they're awesomely fucked. They're awesomely fucked up, but they're also like really fucked up. Like there's some that are like you're just fucked up, and then there's some that you look at them and go, wow, you're really.
But it depends on which one you are dealing
with. My luck, I'm getting the I fucked up.
Hi.
No shit.
Right there.
This show is an attestament to that whole theory of I fucked up. I fucked up.
And today is when Blue learned that he fucked up.
That's when he knew he fucked up.
Exactly.
Well, with that, yeah, and you know what? With that being said, that's going to bring our show to an end today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Avoid fairy circles.
Avoid fairy circles and avoid the really fucked up Fae. They're not worth your time unless, of course, you're coming to watch our show. Only here on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will catch you in the next episode of Cryptid Conversations. And if you can't be good, be bad. If you're going to be bad, at least fucking be good at it.
We are.
We'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay awesome.